All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Nerd Dungeon. This is Kliq Talk. This is the 2922 episode. And I'm going to tell you now, we have devised, as most people do in the dungeon when you got time, you devise a plan. And this week's episode and the following episodes will have all a new layout, like as in how we're going to discuss things, what we're going to do. We are still waiting for King Bob. I think he's just running a little bit behind. JC did say he was going to come on, but he has not contacted us, so I know he's probably been busy. He's been busy with work. But it's your boy Dre and my boy Smitty. We are here, and we are going to start this segment till we get Bob in at least here to talk about what's new this week for you. What did you get, Smitty, this week, if you got anything in yet? Because I know we're waiting on stuff.
Actually, I do not have anything at the moment. I'm waiting on a few things. You guys saw the Dunnies I had gotten at Christmas. Right now I'm waiting on a couple of things to come in. Right before we got on, I showed Dre pictures of a purchase I made this week. So I have bought a new item. I probably will have that to flex next week. It's a collab between one of my favorite lines, Evil Ghosty, and his platform. If you're familiar with, if you've watched us, you know how much of a Evil Ghosty fan I am, and his figures and his pins. This is actually only my second piece from Big C.
Cool.
So
as far as what I'm waiting on, I did pay Priscilla.
Well, probably.
All right, are we there? Because I lost you for a second.
Yeah, it was weird. It was.
Yeah, internet was like, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
So what were you saying about Priscilla?
All right. I said I paid Priscilla and she sent me the shipping for my Octopug that I'm gonna actually give that to my daughter, Lana. I'm gonna give that to her. I think she would totally dig that. I wanted her to have something because she's getting to a point where she's an artist herself, and I wanted her to start feeling more comfortable. And she's a little Latina, so I figured why not give another Latina an opportunity to see what she can do. And I'm always willing to support what she does. So I'm gonna hope she loves it. That should be coming. I did get a couple of Amazon packages. This was a pre-order, and I just literally saw this on Sunday, and I was like, I have to read it because I love manga and I love Marvel. It is the Deadpool Samurai manga, #1. And it seems like they are doing something very different. I know that there was a point, Marvel a few years ago started reaching out to several Japanese artists and started doing crossovers. This had also happened about 15 years ago with the Mangaverse, but they did like a zombie crossover. And with the recent X-Men, kind of samurai-ish artwork they've been doing with the Peach Momoko, they've been doing several covers for that and variant artwork that you can get in that as well. So I was like, I scooped this up. I do have it not here with me, but it's over by our night table. I have the new Catwoman Blu-ray that just came out. That's DC animated movie that just came out. I have that, which I'm going to be watching and doing a review. Hopefully next week I'll talk about that. And what else did I get? I got that. I did show I did show Smitty this because I got this last week, but I didn't show it. The Bakugo Revel Tech, which I think is absolutely awesome. And for Smitty and I, who are diehard Bakugo fans, this is a kick-ass figure that will need a review. I feel like this deserves a full review. That's how awesome it looks. But yeah, I'm waiting on. I just got notified that my Talk Shop or Shop Talk Gallows and Anderson Super 7s are on their way. They were sitting in my pile of loot, and I absolutely love Super 7. You guys know I totally go gaga over my wrestlers. So I'm like super excited that I'm going to be getting that in as well. So,
hey, Baby J.
So, hey, good vibes. Exactly. That's how I am. But other than that, like I mean, Valentine's Day is Monday. So I got stuff for the kids and the wife. She's going to like it. Got some nerd stuff, got some nice stuff for the wife because I'm not going to just buy her all nerd stuff. She likes books. Got to still sprinkle in the niceties. That's what you got to do.
I'm taking Liz to a drag queen bingo brunch on Sunday for
that
Valentine's
sounds
Day.
Hilarious. That sounds
it's
amazing.
Great. We did one a couple of years ago, and it was good. I mean, it was really fun. This one's at this coffee shop that Liz loves. And I was like, I saw it on their Instagram and I was like, oh, the reserve call. So we have that going Sunday. And then I made her a little Valentine's thing because I had seen these on a couple of different ads. But they didn't have the one I was looking for. So I went and bought the little figures for it and made it myself to get what I wanted for her.
You know what? You can't beat that. That's like the best feeling ever, is to just that's what I try to do. Like when Meredith and I this is our 4th year, going into our 5th year being together. And one of the things I've our first Valentine's Day, she's always said to me, I can't top our first Valentine's Day, Andre. And I said, why? She's like, I bought us tickets to go see Miss Saigon, a musical you've been dying to see. I was like, yes. We went to dinner, and it was like the first time you said you love me. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I said, and I was like piss poor, broke, and I could barely afford a pot to piss in. And I said, I bought you an Andrea Bocelli CD because I knew how much she loves Andrea Bocelli. And I bought her like a card and some flowers. And it was the first time I said I love her. So it was like, that was like our first Valentine's. Now, since then, hey, Christina Payne, since then, I've been trying to sprinkle in little things here and there. Like I got some nice little, she can't hear me because she's upstairs taking her class right now, but I got her jewelry. I got her a couple of little Funko, little somethings. And then I got the kids stuff. I did what I needed to do. Like a little basket's going to go for her. And then I got the kids some stuff so the kids can be happy. And then, Daddy, I really don't care what I get. If I get anything, cool. If I don't, it's whatever. I always treat myself somehow, Like I'm going to I forgot to show this. This is the other thing I got for all the wrestling fans, even though we're not going to talk about wrestling tonight. Bam! Darby Allin, ex Street Fighter, folks. Love this t-shirt. Can I tell you? It cost me an arm and a leg to get it, but well worth it. Same price I paid for pretty much the one at the show.
Make everything better.
100%. If you go to what was it, Mama Foo's in New York City, that place is hilarious. I've gone to many brunches with my friends, and you drink and just have fun with the drag queens. They're hilarious. They don't take themselves seriously, and that's the best part about it. If you go in there and do not take it seriously and just have a good time, 100%. That's exactly what you do.
Yeah, so it's all fun.
Exactly. So let's actually get into the meat and potatoes, because I have been chomping at the bit waiting for this all day. I'm not gonna lie, because I told the guys, I said, look, 8:00 tonight is supposed to be AEW's big reveal for a wrestler, but I watched the Mando. I should not say the Mando. I watched Book of Fett episode 7 finale. And if you have not watched it, folks, I will tell you now, leave the channel. Don't watch us.
Spoilers.
We're about to
spoil alert.
The shit out of it. I'm going to tell you that now. Bob!
There he is.
What's up?
That's my dude. I was waiting. I knew we'd get him in. So, Bob, please please tell me you watched the 7th episode today.
No.
You really didn't. Ah,
No.
shit. So I can't spoil it for you, or do you care?
I don't care. Spoil it.
Is that the box I sent you?
Yeah.
Look at that, folks. That's the gift I sent. I sent Bob. That was mine for Christmas in February.
Because
He's gonna
I'm
show
not
it.
showing. I'm not showing off the minor league here. I'm showing off the majors.
Hey, everything in that box is major league, baby.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Ghosty.
But you got me this.
Hell yes. I had to keep it. NWO, baby.
So I had to go out.
It came in. I knew it. He got Big Sexy. Is that Big Sexy K Nash? Oh, he got him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
folks. I feel so good that when I buy a gift for somebody that they have to go find the companion pieces to the gift. Now he needs a Hogan
Going
and
on,
X-Pac.
Ghosty.
You got to get Hogan and
How
X-Pac.
you doing, Nadia?
Yeah, Hogan, no. But then
that one I loved, and I thought of you because of your poster, and I know how much you like stuff like that, so I had to keep you Wakanda Forever.
Well, I'm hoping my back is feeling a lot better. I'm hoping I can actually get on the ground and fix up behind me a little bit. I actually last night, I'll show you guys. I haven't posted pictures of this shit yet, but
and he's getting more stuff. Look at this. He keeps getting. I swear, every time it's like, and I'm broke as a joke. So whatever comes in, it's coming in. I'm just getting it. It's already been paid for. So, oh shit!
Nice.
That is awesome.
That is about a year and a half worth of the Zanini box, and then the top row is just some Disney stuff that I had.
That is dope. I've been wanting to I'm gonna steal that idea from you because I have been dying to find something to do with my pins. They're all sitting inside of like a Pokemon lunchbox that I got, these little tin lunchboxes for the cards, and I've been dying to just put them up. And that's awesome what you just did.
I literally had. I still have a couple that have to go up, but I kind of what I want to do is get like a small port board for the ones that have the like multiples are too big for that, and just hang those up as well. But I was sitting around with them for a year and a half. I'm like, they're in a box, no one can see them. So I figured, I think it was like $10-$12 on Amazon for that.
That's not bad. I gotta order some stuff from Amazon anyway, so I'll definitely check that out and order that. But yeah, I have to. Bob, did you see my shirt? I didn't send it to the group. Did you see? You didn't see? Boom, 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 boom.
The
Darby,
the Dalsim and Darby.
Yeah, dude, you were so right. Like this was with the tax and shipping. I shit you not, $51.
Yeah,
but I also paid extra because I wanted the Prime soft text shirt.
Yeah.
So no offense to my brothers in this chat. When I was a bigger dude, I was at my biggest 280, and when I had to get 2x and 3x, that was the biggest I've been.
280.
I know 280. That's big for me. Big for me.
I was 375.
All right, but I still love you. It doesn't matter. For me, I needed to be back in my weight. That made me happy.
Yeah.
And I got up to 280 at the highest. And when I was buying my shirts off Pro Wrestling Tees, and I was paying $3, $4 extra because they charged you more.
Yeah.
Just for the sizing, not even for the soft text or anything else. By the time I would have to wait till they did those like 25% off sales where buy one, get one free, and finagle Christmas deals, because I could not afford to go and buy a cool wrestling t-shirt. Because like I bought the Zack Ryder one when he first showed up in AEW for that brief run that he did with Cody. And Bam, that shirt cost me like $40. I was like, nope, not happening. I lost all that weight, and now I could get them, and I love them. I mean, I still paid an arm and a leg because obviously that was their, I bought them because they did the exclusive sale for like Britt Baker, which you guys knew I had. They had the Sagat versus Daniel Bryan, and then Dalsim versus Darby.
But I will say this: get in on it because they're doing a Marvel-inspired T-shirt in the February box.
Yeah, he's been telling me.
That's why
I can't do it this month.
I was on the fence about it. I saw Marvel. I'm like, yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, and you're basically, for like Bob said, it's his pitch to me was, Andre, you spend $37 plus tax, and you're gonna get 2 T-shirts plus the other crap in the box. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, the other crap in the box isn't always bad. Like you get a micro brawler, you get like a pin. Usually they give you an autograph. And they're giving 2 shirts, one Marvel themed shirt, and then they're giving that wrestler shirt.
From last month? Micro brawler from last month. I'll take that. Yeah.
I mean, those are not bad. And a lot of those micro brawlers are actually going up for a fair price now on Mercari and eBay. So, like, if in the aftermarket, micro brawlers do have a value. But, I know the Danhausen one. I love it.
Every time I go on eBay and I price out micro brawler, I look at that one. I'm like, damn.
You can make so much. I just even the Sting one now, the AEW release, that micro brawler for Sting. That's the limited edition. That 151 that they did run of figures.
I'm kicking myself.
I know. I should have bought it. Could have bought it for $10 plus the shipping, and I'm kicking myself. We love Danhausen. we all love Danhausen. We wanted to take this episode to not talk wrestling.
Go ahead, do it.
No, because this is not rehashing anything.
Exactly right. We love Danhausen. All
JC turned me on to Danhausen eons ago as a topic for a previous show, and I have fallen he to me, I think he's over. And I think now that he's in AEW, I think if they handle him correctly, I think he could garner some good, huge popularity. So I'm glad he went to AEW and not WWE, because they would have just jobbed him out to everyone and their mother. But no, Danhausen, people, you read the comment sections on Facebook, and it's like, who's this? Who's that? Who's that? It's like, you take the time to say who's that, so you know who that is.
It's all good.
And I think with the proper story arcs and the proper push, I think Danhausen can go far.
Especially when I listen every morning, even when I don't take my daughter to school, because she's been sick the last 6 days. She's finally getting better, thank God, and she's going to school tomorrow. But every morning before I take her to school, I listen to the Jim Cornette podcast on YouTube. Like, they rehash the episodes, and I listen to he puts out content every day. And he was talking about how over Danhausen is, and how for the product that AEW is, it's a foil that exactly like Bob said, it's a foil for him that if booked correctly, he'll go far. But if you don't book him correctly, he'll fall flat in his face. And that's what kind of sucks, because I think he's an indie darling. But when Jim Cornette turns around and says that he can see potential in having good matches, remember, Danhausen was tag team champion with PCO, on the indies. So, yeah, my daughter, like Lana's been having this nasty, we thought it was COVID. The guys know this. We thought it was COVID, and she had she's been just gushing nastiness out of her nose. So, I'm glad that she's feeling better. Oh, we got something interesting, folks. You got to give me a second, but I think we're going to start talking about something interesting, which is Book of Fett Finale. Folks, if you have not seen it, I will stress it to you again. This would be the time to tune out because we are about to blow up spoilers like you don't believe. Because holy shnikes, folks. I don't even know where to begin. Between the reveal from last week's episode, the end of last week's episode, where we saw the appearance of Cad Bane, and I literally went to my comic book shop and bada bing, they knew the market to me because I bought him on the spot. Didn't even think twice about it. And then, you know, it's like I think somebody on a Facebook group said it best. David Fioni, just give him the franchise in Favreau. They were able to take an animated series character as Cad Bane and breathe life into him. And I think that was by far the greatest thing I've seen. Yeah, the episode today blew it out the water of what I could have expected even more. But I hands down, I think seeing Cad Bane was just I was like, ah! Like I can't believe Cad Bane's here. Holy shit! Like he's this like true space cowboy. You know, like it brought all this space opera. What Star Wars is supposed to be. It's a space opera, and it does it so well in with having him there. And then today's episode, obviously the finale, where you know, we saw, you know, I should say, we should go back to last week a little bit, right? I should recap a little bit of last week.
Whoa. Who the hell is this?
It's a rare Pokemon sighting, folks. It's a JC. It's a nerdy JC. Oh, Bob had to hide.
No, I was stroking out a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I hadn't seen you in a while.
It's okay.
Look at that, folks. I am glad we have not had him on in a minute. It's good to have you back. We've been holding down the fort, and
I appreciate you guys, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's what we do. Family does. You know, you had things that were coming up. Listen, and we've been holding it down and trying to make it, and we got some stuff happening. So please tell me you saw.
Like I've been going back and watching your toy chats. They're good.
Did you check out this week's finale? Before I continue, because if you didn't, I'm gonna tell you get out the chat now. You get out.
You might as well take the night off again.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, guys, you gotta say hello to baby. The wife and the baby are here.
Did you see the hat that I got from the mystery box?
No. Flip.
Can they see her?
Yeah, they see her. They see her.
I have no glasses on, so I can't.
They waving to you. They say hi, baby girl. She got her new Sesame Street onesie, which she loves. Because it has all her favorite characters, and she knows the names of every single one.
What's up,
Elmo?
Steph?
Yeah. Oh, Elmo.
Do you love Elmo? Can I get a kiss, Peanut? Can I get a kiss? No? Okay. I love you too.
I think you got poopies again.
And I think she does got
What?
You got poopies again.
So please tell me you watched today's episode.
I did.
Oh, yeah, you did get something. Open it up. Well, we're going to go back, folks. So hold on, JC. Pause on what we were just talking about. JC's opening up a Christmas gift that's been long overdue. I finally shipped it out to his ass.
You guys are still right here.
The wife just said she's surprised it wasn't this summer.
Hey, I honor our commitments. I'll open it up on TV or on the web.
Well, Bob already had his, but I knew he had to get an accompaniment to his gift.
And I'm gonna open it from this side because I don't want you guys to see this side.
Well, I'm curious that you got to be careful because I know there's some stuff in there for you. You got to be careful.
Okay.
Like don't bend the box too much.
Try not to.
See, and then he drops shit. This is why you tell people. I even was gonna write on the box, "Do not open this way."
Okay. You didn't say that.
All right, go.
I know. I said
you're
I
gonna enjoy it. I'm glad we didn't ruin it for you.
So what do you got there, JC? Tell me what you got in the box.
All right.
What'd you get in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Yes. Now, JC is a fan of old school cartoons, just like myself and pretty much everybody in here. We all grew up with Dynamite and Blue Falcon and that one is the one I held for him. That one I found at the local shop. That is, what was it? Not what was the buggy? What was the buggy's name?
Speed Buggy.
Speed Buggy versus the Flash. They raced each other. And these were all one-shot comics.
What?
Yeah, these
Let
were
me see
all
that cover.
Look at that, how dope that is. And in the crowd, you see Jabberjaw, you see Space Ghost, Scooby-Doo.
There's all the Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, it's Hanna-Barbera DC.
Yeah, these were very rare runs that I had to find.
JC.
Oh.
I found this in my box instead of yours.
No, that
I
was
sent it to you.
He's like, this is trash. I don't want it.
Damn, bro, you hooked me up.
No, keep going. There's more. You got more stuff in there.
A little Marvel Lego.
He got a Lego.
Let's see what the Lego is.
I try to tailor the boxes to everybody's personal interests and likes. Like Smitty did an amazing job with his stuff, but I mean, obviously, like I couldn't top it, and I love my clock.
It's dope.
Exactly.
Probably one of my favorites.
See,
one of my favorite area.
I pay attention to what people tell me on the low, and we all we're brothers. We know each other pretty well all these years, so I try to make sure everybody gets that. That I thought was really cool.
That is cool.
And yeah, and I know he likes Dragon Ball Z because he gave me all those cards, but I know he still loves the anime. So
I do. I love the anime, and I know I got rid of all the pops, but this is really cool.
That's not pops. That ain't pops. Those can go in your office. They can go in your newfound office at home, or wherever you like to put them.
All right, Trey. Speaking of anime, did you see the Entertainment District arc yet?
No, I have not, but I've read about it, so I know all about it.
Dude, you know me, and you know I don't. No, I usually wait for dubbed. No, not for that.
It's amazing. It's amazing. What's that? What'd you get in your box? Oh yeah,
I am
because
dude's podcast, his video cast. Like I watch his YouTube all the time. He's the Spanish God. He's fucking awesome. So,
and that's actually the rare one that because you got that there's two variant figures. There is the one that comes with the different signs that says "Hit me up," and then there's a Spanish God. So I kept one. I kept the non-rare one and sent you the rare one. I knew I was going to open it up. So
I gotta find places to put all this stuff.
Well, that's a fun problem to have, isn't it? You get a ton of new shit, and now you gotta figure out where to put it.
Sweet, appreciate it.
No problem, man. Like I said, I wish I could have done more in the boxes, but I felt like we all kept each other very well groomed into an idea of what we wanted to do, and I thought that was a good idea.
I love it. Every item in it, I love it. So you killed it. Thank you.
The comic books were the cherry on the top. I knew that how much you love your Flash, and I had to get you that Speed Bug, that Speed Bug versus Flash.
Like, I see Jabberjaw in there,
Black.
Captain Caveman. That's cool.
And there's more covers. You could get more of the crossover issues. I couldn't find them all. Those were the only ones I could find, but there are more. There's Jabberjaw versus Aquaman. There's Scooby-Doo versus somebody. Then there was Hong Kong Phooey versus Black Lightning, which I bought for myself. So they're really dope, and they're hard to come by. So folks, you ever come by those and you're into that stuff, keep it. They're very cool pieces for your collection. And Bob got Alistair Black because I felt like my dude that's gotten into wrestling figures needs to have key figures in his collection. You got to have the NWO, the Outsiders. You got to have Alistair Black. And I think that Alistair Black figure, they did such a, and ironically enough, it's a basic that costs more than an elite. It cost more than an elite to get. Yeah, he was because when he lost his contract with WWE and left, like I was like, let me look online and grab him. And I looked out that there was a guy in Mercari that was willing to work with me because I had something on my site that he wanted to buy, and he had that. And he lowered his price so I could meet him halfway. But damn, they're expensive. And even the regular figure that he has is expensive. And wait till they release an AEW one for the House of Black. Because people have actually been buying those basics online for $50, $60, $70 and are customizing it with the AEW, like eye whited out, doing the black paint on his side of his face. They're doing a lot of the cool shit with it. So it's definitely cool.
I got instructions for everybody but him.
Yeah, that's weird. But I will show this again because I know that we got
Lego figure. How hard is it to build?
Dude, it's not hard to build.
No, but they got like little things that I have no idea what.
Yeah, those pegs they gave them to me too. I have them for I don't know what the hell they're for. I think they're like button pegs for you to like use on customizing the bases or things like that. I don't know. But I got this from Amazon. Deadpool Samurai Manga #1, which I showed before, which looks amazing. I haven't finished reading it. I only read like the first 3 pages and I love it. So it's still gotta be good. Obviously I showed this, which I'm sorry for the people that haven't watched episode 6 and 7 of Boba Fett. I'm spoiling it, but yeah, I got Cad Bane. But yeah, I mean, right now
they were warned.
I watched the last one.
Oh no, I'm glad you watched the last one.
I haven't watched the finale yet.
Oh, you haven't watched the finale? Okay, so I can't tell you about the finale then. I will make. I can't.
That's the thing is like. I know you guys were getting ready to talk about that, and we all have stuff we got to do tonight. So I was going to just jump on and say hello and undo that and jump off and go finish homework.
All right. Well, hey, I'm glad you came on.
I did want to jump on and say hello, and I miss you guys, and I miss hanging out with you guys. Next week we'll do the Kliq talk.
We have a format that we're gonna share it with you because we have a format that we think is gonna keep things organized and concise because we've been running over time and it's getting like I know for me I'm tired and the baby gets me sleepy, so we're gonna try to keep it to like an hour, and it'll help everybody involved to kind of unwind. But yeah, we always talk for like an hour afterwards anyway. But I still want to be able to have that hour to talk without my wife getting mad at me. So, I would like to make that. So,
okay.
Did you just say something? No. So
I'm actually reaching out to, just so you guys know, I'm actually kind of taking a page out of your book. I'm reaching out to some artists and seeing if they want to do like what I'm going to call the comic strip, where it's like an interview for artists, whether it's on I know me and Smitty talked about the sticker guy
Bun doing a spotlight.
He's impossible. Yeah, we can't even get him. I've tried to get him on the show. I'm
gonna reach out to some comic artists and see if about doing some interviews with them. I love what you guys are doing with the toy chat, and I want you guys to keep that up. That's awesome. I'm sad that I can't be there, but I mean, Wednesday.
Yeah, we're booked out. We're already booked out to almost May.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We are booked out till May right now, which is amazing. And I've had 2 other people. One gentleman on Facebook, Anthony Chandler. I did get your message. I did say just okay, but I will tell you here. I will bring you on because you did send me some cool little swag things a while ago. I was supposed to review and I haven't had a chance to, but now I want to bring you on the show so you can talk more about like your custom. He does custom figureheads and custom hands for Marvel Legends, and he 3D prints them and he paints them and he does some really good work. So I would like to bring him. He said that he knows it won't be booked. It's booked out till April, but he would like to come on it like late April. So he knows I paid attention. You're on the list, like Jericho. You're on the good list, not the bad list.
He made the list. Well, I just wanted to say thank you guys for keeping up Mondays. So appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
guys
we are off next Monday.
Yeah, of course it's Valentine's.
So I have something canned I'm gonna put up there though, just like regular footage from my channel. I'm just gonna throw up on there for Monday just so people can watch something. I'll have an introduction that'll go in kind of letting people know what to expect the week afterwards. The week afterwards, we have Insane Goon, Jared Riley from Facebook. He is a Twitch streamer. He's gonna be coming on talking about what he does on the 21st. And then we have awesomeness coming the rest of. I'm not trying to say Jared, you're not awesome. Jared, you are awesome. But we have awesomeness coming from Jared onward through April. Like we are getting lots of great people. We're getting hot, and they keep coming to us.
I keep seeing name after name do comments on the Nerd Dungeon and all that stuff, and it's awesome to see. Like we're doing something here, guys, and it's awesome. So
yeah, we're definitely hitting. But we've hit a good stride, and we got a lot of people that are very much interested that want to come on. And like I said, I'm very happy to have them coming. So
you put welcome back to us as I'm about to leave.
It's been up for a little bit.
He had it there for a while.
Oh,
It's been up there for
he had something else on there initially.
Food magically appears. And I did hear what you were saying earlier, and yes, I'm trying to get down to my ideal weight as well. So when people hand me plates of food, it's kind of hard. So, but I am trying I'm trying to get down to my ideal weight as well. So
225, man. I'm at 228 right now, which I've kept within a 3-pound variance. So, and that's what I wanted. So I'm happy about it.
Like I'm at the heaviest I've ever weighed, and I'm at 280 right now. So,
man, y'all keep saying 280 that is fucking heavy or something.
It's the heaviest I've ever weighed.
I'm kidding.
I know.
It's heavy.
I was almost 4 bills, so that's
I was 3.5 at my heaviest.
I thank you guys for keep going. I appreciate it, and I know you guys are family. So thank you guys for watching. Keep watching these guys.
Family here.
He's the cousin. He's like the cousin we don't.
He's that cousin. Yeah. But I'm gonna get out of here so I can go eat and do my homework.
Yeah.
So
Keep up the hard work, man. We understand what you're doing.
Yeah, man.
We'll see. We know that you're going to be back. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. I'll be back on Wednesday, and we will be doing the continuation of our tournament.
No. We don't want to do that. It doesn't work. I love you, but it doesn't work. That's like a separate video. It's a separate video. We got to do that in a separate video because I sent you that message in the IG. I sent you the some of the idea of the format. So we're gonna give you the breakdown. We for just our mental peace of minds, people get bored. We understand you guys. We talk a lot, and there's some very dominant personalities here. And what ends up happening is we don't want people to feel overshadowed. We don't want to talk wrestling all the time. We want to talk what keeps people interested and talk about the stuff that actually we all came to do, which is collect. Like we stopped doing all that. So we're trying to keep you guys who are in this chat involved. Like I love JC's recastings. I love them. Do not get that twisted. But I'd rather us do a video where you watch the video and then you can interact with us later on about it or in the comment section. Because when we do that, you guys don't have to worry about us arguing over points and it becomes too distracting. And Lord knows if I watch a D&D video and I can't sit through 2 hours of that, and I love Dungeons and Dragons, imagine I can't sit through us, my peoples, my family for 30 minutes. It would drive me crazy. So I love you all. Just we're working on it. It's a work in progress.
All right.
It's an evolution.
Exactly. It's evolving, man. We do like a Pokemon. We were stage 1, now we're stage 2, folks. keep a watch.
I will talk to you guys later.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
All right, JC.
All right. It was great to have him on.
Sydney.
It was definitely great to have him on. Oh, you're going to watch an episode? Oh, okay. He's going to watch the episode now. So, I am going to talk about one thing to start this off. And I think it's the only reason to start this off the correct way. Smitty, I want to play Dungeons and Dragons where I'm a paladin and my mount is a motherfucking Rancor. Boba got on that Rancor. And let me tell you, folks, when that dude was swinging for the fences, now mind you, my 1.5-year-old sitting on the couch with me this morning, 8:30, eating a bagel with me, watching this. And she's like, ooh, because she loves Grogu. And I'm like, ooh, Rancor. Folks, it was by far the most fantastical thing I've seen in a long time. Smitty, please tell me that was one of the things, the highlights for you.
Well, all right. And this is where the late start on this discussion is going to irk me a little with our time, but because I've been, Liz and I talk with this guy at work, and all of these theories on what does this mean? What does that mean? Throughout the episodes, how is this playing in? Oh, because they said this, it opens this up. The Rancor opens up this whole fan theory that, I had talked with the guy at work on, and I'm like, yes. I'm like, and then the X-Wing. And I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, this, I was like, I mean, I was glad, but I was like, shit. Now both theories have the possibility still. As I was watching the episode, I was like, ooh, does that mean this? That means this. And then the Rancor came in, and I was like, yes. I'm like, oh shit. Now I don't know which theory is gonna pan out again.
So I'm gonna go with my theory, the first one that I had. I didn't think Grogu was gonna come back. I actually thought Grogu was gonna stay with Luke and train. I 100% thought, because the actor himself, I just read an article last night before I went to bed that was specifically talking about the guy that they got, because Mark Hamill hasn't done any of the voiceover work. And I'm going to stress that again. Mark Hamill has done zero work on The Mandalorian and on Book of Fett. That was all this new actor that has, like, when you look at the side by side, it's uncanny, the resemblance to Mark Hamill he has. And the fact that, like, they offered Grogu, and obviously episode 6 at the end of it, he offers Grogu the chainmail that the Mando had made for him. Made of
offered him the choice.
Yes, but he offered him the choice. He says, you take this, you're going to go back to your friend the Mandalorian and forsake the path of the Jedi. Or you get, and if I had it here, I wish I did, Yoda's lightsaber. And Baby Yoda, you see Grogu just kind of go, ooh. And I was like, oh, he's going to take Yoda's lightsaber. Why the hell not? Yoda's one of the greatest, like, lightsaber fighters in history. Why would you not, like, take that? And of course, we get there and they're like, hey, what's that kind of shiny shirt you got on there, buddy? And I was like, it was so awesome. Just everything in that episode. What I would have liked more, I would have liked seeing Grief Karga, Cara Dune. I would have liked seeing them show up, because you are on Tatooine and you are on the planet where Cara Dune polices what's going on. I do know that they are I do know that they weren't trying to do too much Mandalorian because there was a lot of haters on Boba Fett. They felt that he was doing too much talking, and even the actor himself felt like he was taking too much of a step out from what his character was. But you have to remember the dialogue we hear in episode 7 that comes out of Cad Bane talking about how, Boba's is older, and as an older man, he's gotten softer, and the Tusken Raider people that took him in and whatnot. All things like that were fantastic. But it gave us an Easter egg that I never knew, that Cad Bane trained young Boba Fett.
They ran together.
You.
They ran together for a brief time.
Now, I wish I had known that because of the cartoon series where Cad Bane originated from, the comic books. Now, this does open up them doing stuff in the past where we could see them talk about it. Even though after this past episode, we know that Cad Bane has gone on and joined the Force, possibly. We don't know. But I do recommend stay to the very, very end of the episode. There was Easter egg that was and it's a very quick Easter egg, folks. So I will state this, if you are watching it, you need to get back. You have to pause it, get close to your TV, and look at. All I will tell you is look at who's in the Bacta tank, because there were a lot of good things that were happening, and I'm glad that we're not losing key characters that'll show up again, from the Mando. I felt like the Mando could have called on Bo-Katan Kryze and Casca Reeves. We could have seen Sasha Banks come in, and I know that because of Another Life and wrestling for both Katie Sackhoff and Sasha Banks, it complicates their schedules, but it definitely would have been cool to see them show up a little bit. This is all my ideas. I definitely feel like we're gonna see the Bad Batch show up. If we saw Cad Bane and Fennec, which they were in the Bad Batch as well, it does now leave the opportunity for you to bring birth to Hunter and Wrecker, Tech, Echo.
Except think of your timelines.
Okay, but we could still show
they are right. Bad Batch is right after, or is literally right after
episode
Order
2.
66.
Yeah, it's between episode 2 and 3.
Right. So you're talking about them.
Jango. It would have been Jango Fett, not Boba.
Who would have been in that era? You could have them, but they're going to be old.
And
now,
we've shown them in the Clone Wars movie.
Aurora is a possibility because she's a child. She would be an adult now.
True. And she'd also have been in hiding because obviously Fennec has kept her under her wing. So it'd be nice to see what Fennec has done.
And remember who she is.
Oh yeah, I know who she is because she's the female. Well, do I want to say that to people? Should I drop
Say
that?
it.
All right, people, if you haven't seen it, Bad Batch, you need to watch it. You find out that the young lady in the Bad Batch is the female beta clone, or the Omega clone, I should say, of Boba Fett or Jango Fett. They had made 2 clones, and the Genosians didn't decide to just make a female clone. They made a female clone that's a super fucking genius, amazing, could do pretty much everything, and is being trained by the Bad Batch. So there's a lot of cool things I want to see happen. So
right, but she is Boba's sister.
Yeah, there is an opportunity, and Fennec would know about it. And there's a lot that we keep hearing Fennec say that is left to be unsaid.
That's the fun part of that. That's the fun part of that potential line. All right. The other.
Yeah, Fennec does a lot of great shit in that show. I ain't gonna lie.
The other big spins are with the Saber.
Oh God, the Dark Saber. We're not gonna even talk about that shit. I felt so bad for him. could cut through anything. Nope.
Right. But what is your history of the dark saber? The original builder and wielder of the dark saber was
a
both
Mandalorian
and
and Jedi.
Jar Jar Binks.
God, don't even go into those theories about Jar Jar. But yeah, that does bring up, like, could it possibly be, you know,
Could it
are we
be
gonna ever see?
Grogu?
Darth
However,
Grogu.
the other part of it is the last. How do I want to say? The last true wielder of it was
Bo-Katan's sister. No,
no,
Bo-Katan's family.
no. It was Django's adopted father.
Oh, that's right.
So one theory, you go like this. One theory is it should have the saber doesn't work. Is fighting
Potential.
Mando because he's not the true owner of it. So the theory is it should have gone to Django and then to Boba. So Boba should be the true. So when he's riding the Rancor, it's very similar to riding a mythosaur.
Yeah, that was I did catch
go
that.
Go back to episode 5 and the history lesson from the armorer.
Oh no, I love that.
The legend is there will be one to ride a mythosaur. And
that's why I loved it when he said I have one more thing to try, and that's when he got the Rancor. And when he was riding the Rancor, you saw how the Rancor truly only accepted him. You know, and that's obviously because we found out in the episode 4 when the Rancor, or episode 3 when the Rancor came to him, you know, it bonds with the first person person it sees, and that's what it does. And this Rancor, like much must have been like the one that Jabba had. This one was a lot more chaotic and young, but it was great at its fighting. I mean, like, it was fantastic. And let's not even talk about Chrysanthemum, the black furred Wookiee of awesomeness that freaking could talk and crack jokes. I mean, homeboy was sitting there cracking jokes in Kashyyyk, which is the language of the Wookiees. He's sitting there like, I owe you a bath in the Bacta tank. Hell yes, you do. Homeboy was dragging his leg. Swing low. Homeboy got shot in the ass. That was hilarious. I could not help but laugh when I saw him when those freaking pike guards were shooting and they shot him in. He was getting shot in the shoulder, the spine, and I saw one hit the booty cheek and he just went fall forward with the 2 mod people. I said, that's embarrassing. I'd be mad as hell too. But we saw him ripping armor for Trandoshan, so obviously he ain't nobody to mess with. And I feel like he's going to be also part of the main cast of the show as well.
So, I mean, they definitely set it up for the possibility of a season 2.
Oh, no, it's already said that they're doing a season 2. That's already been definitely said.
Obviously, you have, you know, with Mandalorian being, you know, Din being in the last couple of episodes, you've got a nice prepper for season 3.
Well, if you think about it, we have a lot of lead-ins for the shows that we are going to see coming to Disney Plus. Like, for example, I know that we get the Ahsoka series later this year. We're going to get Mandalorian season 3 later this year.
Towards the end of the year.
Which we get bleed over from those 2 shows into Book of Fett. Mm-hmm. We also have Obi-Wan coming out in a few weeks. And Obi-Wan has potential because I thought about it. I said, well, why was it Luke in this episode? Like, Grogu did not just pilot. Luke did not just send his X-Wing, his personal X-Wing, all the way from where he was at, all the way to here, knowing he's been looking to build a school. Now, obviously, for many reasons, Obi-Wan stays in the background, but it'd be damn interesting to see Obi-Wan cross paths with this young actor who's the young Luke Skywalker in his show, because Obi-Wan eventually migrates to where Luke is. He stays over Luke. That was his promise to his mom, to Padme, was to watch over him and Leia. Now Leia's protected because we know Senator Organa, he's gonna watch over her for the rest of her life. She's a freaking princess. But Luke is now he's in his 20s, mid early 30s.
But you also had in episode 6, you had inklings of his doubt about how to teach him.
Which brings about a lot of
a lot of stuff that goes into the last 3 movies of the 9 series, which we won't have time to get into. But Liz and I, in our discussions back and forth, brought up a point. I was like, "Damn, she is spot on with that." It was, but we can get into that another time. But. And for me, I like it. I like the way Book of Boba Fett's filling in time period, and so is Mando between, Return of the Jedi and, the last set of movies.
And I just forgot, we also have Cassian coming out too this year. We have Cassian, we have Mando 3, Ahsoka 1, Obi-Wan. We're getting a mess of new Star Wars content.
Right.
That's gonna, and I feel like we're gonna, obviously Cassian, we're not gonna see bleed over because Cassian takes place before even Luke and Leia are.
That takes place. That's in the same time frame as Obi-Wan. Which
that's
is
episode 3 and 4.
Yeah. Right. Which
so
I like
happen.
because it should feed in. It's all pre-Rogue One. Which I like how Rogue One fit right up against.
Oh yeah, it butts perfectly up against A New Hope, and right at the end of it doesn't give us the Clone Wars fallout, that was more of the Bad Batch, filled that part of it in, because even if you go into the first season episode of one of the Bad Batch where Hunter tries to go kill that Jedi Padawan, and that kid escapes, that kid becomes a character later on in the Clone Wars series. So they've laid such great groundwork. And let's not even forget, for those of you that have not played Fallen Order, the latest Star Wars game that came out on PlayStation, Xbox, that little droid that's at the shop, the BD9 or BD5, that's Cal Kestis's little droid. That droid belongs to another Jedi that escapes during the Clone Wars to hide. So there's rumors that we're supposed to be seeing him pop up in either Ahsoka's series or even possibly Obi-Wan's. So I'm loving how the games are now starting to become lore into the universe. And we're starting to get really a lot of cool bleed over. And I think Disney's killing it by letting Filoni and Favreau just kind of, and I'm going to say this very honestly, if you guys don't know, Jon Favreau touches anything, it's gold. I've yet to see anything this guy does that's not good. Elf was not a great movie by many people's standards. It's freaking hilarious. I love the movie. It became a new Christmas movie. Iron Man was not breathed into life till Favreau went to Robert Downey and said, I want you to be this character. You're it. And Iron Man was born. Thus born the MCU. Star Wars was in the shitter with the new series. A lot of people hate on it, and I understand why. And then Favreau touched it, and what fucking happened? Mandalorian, Book of Fett. That's all I'm gonna say. Mic drop.
The man was in Rudy, so you can't go wrong with him.
I mean, Favreau has touched so much with Filoni that they make it gold. And I agree 100%. Let them get a movie. Give them the right to do a damn Star Wars movie.
Do them all.
And here's the thing. I don't care. The TV shows are damn good. I can wait.
Awesome.
I like the anticipation of waiting week to week to week, to then waiting months. It reminds me of when I was a kid growing up, and there was like a cartoon. It's like, stay tuned for season 2, and you had to wait like 5 months.
Same bet channel.
Exactly, and then you're sitting there like, no, I gotta wait forever. And my mom would like be mad at me, and my dad would be like, oh, you're not gonna get the toys, and then suddenly the toys start coming up. Oh, I gotta get this stuff. Ah! You know, or a movie came out back then. G.I. Joe never switched seasons. G.I. Joe suddenly gets G.I. Joe the movie, and then all the new characters bleed into the TV show. Transformers the movie, Optimus Prime dies, all the new Transformers come into the TV show. That was how it was for us as kids. And I feel like this does that for me as an adult, and it's doing it for my kids. My daughter, Lana, she loved The Mandalorian. We watched season 1 every week together. Season 2, we did the same thing. Book of Fett, she wasn't really feeling until I told her, hey, Grogu started showing up, and she got interested. So there's something for everybody. You know, there's something for everybody. But now it's 8:01. I'm going to tell you guys, I know it's a short episode, I'm not going to say it's a bad thing. I don't want to spoil it. I do want to do an episode where we all can discuss some Star Wars theories. I know Bob is our resident Disney lover, and I know Bob has a lot of knowledge stuffed in that head of his that he could definitely spew and hit us all with it.
I'll try and watch it this weekend. So that way I can be up to speed and throw my tidbits in there too.
I would love to say, why don't we pick this up next week and we could continue this on Wednesday? Sure. I would love to do that because I think that there's a lot, especially that we'll have JC on the show, and I know JC is a huge fan of Star Wars. So I would love to get pick his brain on it and see what he's thinking. We can start
deep diving theories and stuff next week too. I mean, please.
Yeah, and if you guys in the chat are interested,
we're gonna recast it too.
Oh, we're not doing no recastings. Like I said, folks, I love the recastings, but like we said, and this is not an insult to JC's ideas. I want to do the recastings as a separate video. I think that we know what you guys will look for when you spend an hour with us. We thank you for taking that time out of your day to watch us for an hour. And I know it's not. I know Bob. I already see Bob. I'm looking at the camera and I see right to Bob's face. I'm ignoring that right now. I know Bob is he's joking. You know, I agree with you. Awesome unboxings. We should have seen Grogu make the decision, but we'll discuss that next week because I think that's going to play into something else.
Yes, so come back next week and bring that up.
Yeah, come back next Wednesday at 7:00 and bring that that exact topic up.
So basically, what you're saying is Grogu has a choice and we don't see it.
They end the episode.
I would love to see a parody scene like in between there, where it's a deal or no deal. Like you get a briefcase, and Grogu goes through and he winds up being a Wookiee. But
sorry about that. I had to switch to AEW. So, and just I have been dying to watch this. I'm not kidding you. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out.
Jeff Hardy is going to be there tonight. He don't
it's not Jeff Hardy. He March 10th. But I will tell you guys, thank you for coming out and watching us. Come back next Wednesday. We will continue. I think this is an awesome hot topic that's going to be great to talk about. I will try to get the first date for the first episode of Obi-Wan because Disney Plus has released its date. And I would like to kind of maybe plan us doing like not a watch party, but doing a discussion about it. Hopefully so we could pick people's brains. Also, Ashoka's coming out. We have Bando 3, Book of Fett Season 2 is coming next year. So there's a lot of good Star Wars stuff down the pipeline to come out. And don't forget Cassian. So obviously for Dre, my boy King Bob, who is spoiler alert, and my boy Smitty, we will see you guys on Monday, February 21st for Jared Riley, Insane Goon. And we'll talk to him about Twitch. We'll talk to him about gaming. We'll talk to him about toy collecting because he's a big Star Wars fan. Might bleed a little Star Wars in there too, folks. So if you are a fan, come on there and talk to him about it. He's, like I said, he is a huge fan and does collect the Black Series and Hot Toys. All right? See you on the flip side, folks. Peace.
Later, guys.
And we are ending.